In this problem, we're going to find the missing part of the triangle ABC. When angle C is 120 degrees, the side A is 120 yards and side B is 66 yards. Let's draw the diagram. Angle C 120 degrees. Angle A, angle B, the side A is 120 yards, the side B is 66 yards. We have two sides and one included angle, or the SAS case. Find the missing part. That means we're gonna find the angle A, B, and also the side C. Let's start with finding the side C. Using the law of cosine. For the law of cosine, C squared equals A squared plus B squared minus 2 times AB times the cosine of an angle C, or 120 squared plus 66 squared minus 2 times 120 times 66 multiplied by the cosine of 120 degrees. C squared is 26,676, or C is square root of 26,676, which turns out to be 163.33 yards for the side C. So we got the side C done. Checked. Next, we're gonna find either angle A or angle B. So if we look for an angle A, put the note here. So we're gonna find an angle A using this time we're gonna use the law of sine. Sine A over the side A, which is known, equals the pair that we know right now would be the pair of an angle C and the side C. So sine C over C, or the sine A equals A multiplied by sine C over the side C. So we get sine A equals A is 120 multiplied by sine of 120 degrees, all divided by the sine C, which is 163.33. And that turns out to be 0.6362785 and so forth. The value of the sine is positive. Therefore, an angle A will be in the first quadrant and the second quadrant. To compute in the first quadrant, we just do the inverse sine function, or A equals the inverse sine of the value 0.63627. That comes out to be an angle A equals 39.51 degrees. This answer is in the first quadrant. So for the second quadrant, an angle A is computed by using 39.51 degrees as a reference angle, or A is 180 degrees minus 39.51 degrees. That gives us 140.49 degrees as a second solution of the A. And for each number, we're going to use them to find an angle B. To find an angle B, from the sum of all three angles equals 180 degrees. So B equals 180 minus 120 minus 39.51 degrees. That gives us 20.49 degrees. And then the second part, we do the same way. So B is 180 degrees minus 120 degrees from an angle angle C, and subtracted by 140.49 degrees, which is negative number. So this case, B is less than 0 degrees. So that is not applicable. Therefore, we discard the second one. Then we get the solution as, so I'm going to summarize it. The side C is 163.33 yards, and angle A is 39.51 degrees, and an angle B is 20.49 degrees.